Oh, and Chain of Misery gets taken out by Stevie. Quite a raw shot there to the face.
Tell you what, that's Stevie is a great tanker. He is definitely somebody to fear. RZ have made the push back to apples. And it looks like they're going to get that flag. At least push it off
And
into their cap. Yeah.
looks like RZ is about to take it as well. GG.
Alright. Good game. RZ will take the game 1 win.
This is great. 10 ticket difference, that's nothing.
Yeah. Well done. Well done. Alright. So RZ will take the first win. Congratulations to RZ on game 1. We will now move over to Argonne Forest, where we will face off there and see if we push into a tiebreaker. Again, if you're just tuning in, I want to give a big shout out to NSeeker707 for joining us for this stream. If you want to catch her point of view, she's doing a lot of third person and overview. Be sure to go over to her YouTube channel. She is streaming live as well. NSeeker, obviously.
Somewhat.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
What did you think so far? What did you see that really surprised you, that impressed you, or that you thought could have been done better?
From my point of view,
Yes.
I really like how the teams were adapting. I think that Evie needs to have a better overview of what's actually happening around him, and the fact that it was so close, and yet there were so many opportunities for Evie to get into other flags. Really, if they just concentrate a little bit harder and they get in there, I think we're going to see a turn in the next map.
Yeah. And like you said, I think that their biggest downfall was they kept going back to flags that, rather than pushing forward to the next flag, and they ultimately, because they're focusing on trying to keep one flag rather than sending a few people, since everyone is directed at C, have a few people leaking out to D, to try and get the attention away from there so that they can then keep that flag rather than just keep trying to get back on C just to
Yeah,
keep it, you know what I mean?
yeah, and also, I mean, they don't have a lot of flankers, so if they had to dedicate one or two guys, or one squad or something like that, just get some guys to other objectives.
Right, so we didn't. We'll probably reset the server.
Esophobic.
Nice
I
work.
will remind you, however, that it is 3:47 in the morning for me. So if I do sound half asleep, it is because of that. So thanks for the criticism there, but it's great. Thank you.
Yes, everyone keep in mind that she is not on the East Coast. She woke up at, 2 o'clock in the morning this morning to prepare for this. That takes some serious dedication. You gotta give her mad respect for that. And, obviously we all appreciate having her here, so let's keep it to a minimum, guys. We don't want, no bullshit. Obviously I love you, Iso, but don't start. I know how you get. Shout out to Ray Ray and Big
All
Steve.
good.
Send the Newports. No, I'll send you an ounce. How about that? Alright, so we are currently one short from each team. I'm not really sure.
What are the restrictions on this map? So I'm assuming that the home objectives are untouchable.
Home flags. So Alpha and Edward will not be capped, and it will be Bravo Charlie Duff.
Right.
Yeah, this map is, I love this map personally, but this map, it limits you, you know, you only have so many spots you can push from, and it's very easy to get trapped.
Right, how are the teams looking? Still one of each.
Alright, we got a little bit of a confrontation in the we got some players disputing other players using items that were not allowed, but we will review after. We are going to push forward and continue with the battle. We're just waiting on the other players to load in. I don't know what happened to them. I don't know if we're going to continue at 11 on 11 or what, but... Or... This is one thing we do want to work on trying to fix. We do want to... I mean, I know that the servers have been having problems. A few weeks ago when we had the semifinals, we had some issues. I know a lot of people have been having server issues, getting kicked, randomly lagging out. But we're trying to bear with everybody. Okay, now one from RZ. Yes. Yeah, it does get annoying. I'm hoping that DICE does fix the issue. I really hope that they fix it for Battlefield 5. I hope there's no issues like there were with 1. But time will tell. Although, I think the servers are running better than they were, but they're still not up to operating procedure yet.
I just want to send a quick shout out to Oogie, who subscribed to my channel. Yay! And is currently watching on my side.
Woohoo! Ruel, welcome. Raw, PR7, shut the fuck up. Those are my boys. Alright, we will reset the server now. And then we will start probably at the same time as we did last game, which is 43 minutes. Oh, Oogie's watching from both.
That's
he must
dedication.
have fucking multiple computers running. Man, I wish I was set up like you guys. 42 minutes.
I have both streams running on my computer at the moment as well. So
nice. Yeah,
watching
I'm
both
currently
chats.
running my stream off of my phone. That's how broke your boy here is. I use my broken phone. I have a computer. I'm working on building it, but it's taking time. Okay, it is confirmed. 42-minute mark. We will start.
Oh, it's exciting.
Yes, I think this is going to be, well, this is definitely the do or die moment. EV has to win this one to be able to push it to a tiebreaker, but overall, I think this map is you're gonna see everything that they have. They're gonna throw everything out. You're not gonna see any tanks, you're not gonna see any planes, so it's all gonna be gun game. And this is where EV can really prove themselves and say, hey, we've got, you know, the better skills with guns, and we're gonna prove it by winning here.
We have lost one RZ player.
Yeah, El Ocho just got kicked for some reason, so try and get him back in here, Sarah.
We got some time. We'll just hang out over here. Talk shit. It's all good.
There you go. Exactly. Talk shit. That's the right mindset right there. We love banter. Banter makes this enjoyable, obviously. That's what gets people's blood boiling. That's what brings everybody's emotions out, and that's what makes it so much fun. You know, seeing people get heated, and then seeing them prove themselves on the battlefield is it's a great thing to see, and an even greater feeling to feel if you are that player on that team who's doing that. I definitely know from past experience that nerves can definitely fuck with you. You know, especially if you're in in a position where it comes down to your final decisions will decide whether or not this game is a win or a loss. You can't imagine how sweaty your hands become and how nervous you get at landing every shot that you need to land to make sure you get that win.
Yeah, no, for sure. And especially in a conquest tournament as well, you have to make sure that you guys are on point on the flags. It's a lot different to a domination, for instance.
Yep.
Whereas domination, you hit a flag, you move on, it's all good. But in conquest, you've got to make sure you leave people behind.
Exactly. You gotta have people there as support. You can't just capture and push, and it's definitely not a pub. You can't play it like a pub either, because you got 12 people. And the biggest thing that I always say with a 12v12 conquest type of ordeal is the fact that there's only 12 of you. If you get wiped, you're going to get all capped, and if you get all capped, it's going to be extremely difficult to get off that push and try and get a flag back. You don't have 32 people to back you up, 31 people to back you up. You've got 11 other members to hold those flags and play a map that's almost the size of a 32 round map. I mean, obviously we have some flags that we take away, but still, those little details play a huge factor in the outcome of the game.
Yeah. Anyone else missing small conquest?
Yeah. Aren't there rumors they're bringing that back?
Rumors, I guess. There's some talk.
That would be awesome to see. I mean, that and my favorite game mode, I think, out of all of the Battlefields was the squad team deathmatch, where you had players of 24, you get in a squad of 4, and you're 4 against 20. It was kind of like a smaller battle royale mode, and it would be so much fun. We would do all snipers, and we would just be facing off 4 against 16 people and see who comes out on top. It was just exhilarating to have. And when they took that away, I was really, really bummed to see that. But the battle royale
squad
mode,
obliteration for me, I enjoyed.
Yeah, I'm excited. Myself and my team are competing in a squad obliteration tournament for BF4 that just kicked off. All right, here we go. I'll talk more about that later, though. Alright, so we got everybody pushing towards their respective locations. And let's see how this goes. So we got two or three RZ guys pushing straight to C. I can see quite a few EV guys are pushing straight to C. And it looks like the fight's going to kick off any second here. And smokes have come out. I like how EV approaches the situation, though. They have a couple of players who lay down smoke, and then they start throwing grenades. They have those players who have the grenades and those who have the smoke, and they use it effectively. Wrangle takes one down here at Charlie. And it looks like RZ will work on Charlie. Ooh. Oh, and Cazador gets taken out by a...
Oh.
Airstrike is here getting a couple of revives. One guy jumps... Oh, and he takes Wrangle out with a melee weapon. Airstrike really struggling on trying to get the revive. It looked like it kept glitching out. He wouldn't let him get up. Oh, and he takes Sarah Connor out coming up from behind.
You see a revive there as well. Very nice, very nice.
He's really working that flag properly. He's covering, he's using his smoke, he's winning his gunfights. You know, those are all great things to have, especially in these situations where those things factor into whether or not you're going to take position. Looks like EV are going to push back for B. Oh, as a huge explosion goes off at Bravo. Tragix takes down one. Oh, and he gets taken down inside Bravo.
And revived. Nice.
Very nice. Didn't even see that one.
Yeah, medics are definitely on point in this match.
We have taken objective.
Yes. Alright, so RZ are effective. Oh, nice kill by Tragix. RZ are effectively holding Bravo. EV only have Charlie at the moment. They are working on trying to get to Duff. Wait. Why is Duff? Yeah, okay. Yeah, trying to get to Duff, but they're running into people left and right, and they're just not able to get that push.
Looks like EV taking Bravo back.
Alright, they are also losing Charlie, which is going to be very difficult for them. They really need to work on trying to push back up to Charlie, because if they get pinned back at Bravo, and they don't get out of that spawn, they're going to be in a lot of trouble. We got a Dynamics working on Bravo, outside Bravo. It looks like he's laying some support.
Alpha is busy, like, just dominating over here with his Hell Regal.
He's over at Charlie. Outside Charlie.
Yeah. Hi, Axe. Nice to see you. Thanks for joining.
Got Angel taking one down outside of Charlie. Over on the east side, up on the hill. Alright, so RZ are losing Charlie, but capping Bravo. No, they're taking Charlie and Bravo.
RZ with a 20 ticket lead at the moment.
We have taken objective Charlie.
Now EV need to play this smart. They need to work on trying to keep Bravo as well as push up. Maybe try and get that flank to Duff if they can. I mean, I know it's going to take more than one or two guys to push that, you know, get that push, but it may be a smart move to have, you know, 5 or 6 guys push out for Duff and at least draw the attention away from Charlie so that some guys can push in forward. Right now they're getting bum rushed at Bravo.
Oof. Arturo.
Oh.
Nice work. It looks like Ozzy about to triple cap EV at the moment. Ooh, that can't be good.
Yeah, this is not good for EV. They're really going to struggle here. They're going to have to. Now, what would be the smart play on their part at this point? You know, now they're trip capped. do you send everybody towards Charlie and try and get that center cap and then push back? Or do you try and just face them up at B and hope that you can push through?
Well, if you have a look at the overview at the moment, god damn these trees. There's a hell of a lot of the RZ guys on the Charlie flag, so my sort of opinion would be hit the outer flags. You know, split your team up, confuse the RZ guys, you know, get them away from Charlie, and then, you know, send a couple guys in there, and then just squad spawn on them.
Right. Yeah, I mean, being clustered is not going to benefit them at all here, and right now, they're holding this triple cap very effectively. I see C is is being contested right now, but you're looking at maybe one person at Charlie. I have a feeling they're working on pushing towards Duff. Let's take a look at the map. Yeah, we got Alpha over here, right outside of Duff. Oh, and he goes down.
Oof. And Tammy over here is running interference between the Charlie and Delta flags, doing a very good job. But again, if you don't have guys on the flag, you're just bleeding tickets.
Yeah. And it looks like
Bravo being contested inside the bunker. Not anymore.
gets snagged right back. Yeah. I think EV are really struggling on getting that pushed. I know that they were worried about this situation occurring, but they're trying. I mean, they looked a lot better on fail. I think that they really benefited better with, you know, that the tanks just having it a little bit more open, whereas this is a lot more close quarters. You really have to win your gunfights. And I think that's where they're lacking at the moment.
Yeah, for sure. The Aussie guys are just dominating in the gunfights.
Yeah.
It's actually quite impressive to watch because I'm busy doing third person on Tragic at the moment.
Yes.
Tragics.
Tragics is a very good. I mean, all of these guys are great players, but RZ, a lot of people had them picked to win right from the get-go, and you can see why. You know, they know how to play well together. They work well together. They win their gunfights. They have experience. Doesn't mean they haven't faced off against some teams that had some worthy, you know, are worthy adversaries, but you know, this is how the dice rolls sometimes. I mean, it really comes down to a game of chance, especially with the way the seeds are set in the tournament league. You could face off against a very easy team or a very, very hard team. Whoa.
Yeah, for sure. And like you said at the beginning, you know, with it being single Edom, you just need that one day where you're not playing together well, or you just suck.
Right.
And yeah, exactly. You don't get a second chance.
And it happens to everybody. I mean, everybody has bad days, you know. Shit happens. But it definitely sucks when you've got one chance to prove yourself and people because you're having an off day. But I give mad props to everybody involved. I mean, everybody's put up 110% effort. They've worked hard. We've had some great games. I mean, the game 1 was phenomenal. Game 2, you know, EV are struggling, but they're still putting on a great fight. They're still putting on a good show. And they're working with 110% effort. Even if they know they're losing, they're still going to push for it and try as best they can to get those flags. Although they have effectively taken Bravo.
Beautiful melee there from Airstrike, taking out Artura.
There's nothing more satisfying than melee somebody, especially when it's in smoke.
Yeah, no, for sure. Like, yeah, that sound, yeah.
Yep. I have bad luck with melees. I'll come running up behind somebody and I'll swing my hatchet and it'll take me 3 hits. Alright, so EV are working on capturing Charlie. They are keeping RZ pushed back to the rocks, and they are winning some gunfights. Very well done by Alpha right there until he pushed back a little bit. You got Angel and Crew and Nuts and Stevie all laying down fire from different points. Wrangle's going to try to push in down under bottom C. But EV will cap Charlie.
Take an objective Charlie.
Oh,
There we go.
I spoke too soon. Looks like RZ will work on taking Bravo back. They're playing it smart, you know. Just like we were discussing earlier about what EV should do is what RZ is doing. They're
For sure.
letting EV take B, Charlie, and they're working towards Bravo. Now, while everyone's attention is at Bravo, they're going to push back to Charlie, cap Charlie, and keep them at Bravo. And that's exactly what you want to do. You want to draw the attention away from where you really want to be until that attention is away from them, and then you move into that location. And we see Tragics, Zentrix, and Dramatics are all pushed back towards Charlie. I love seeing the MP18. I'm so happy to see the MP18. Granted, the Hellregal is an amazing gun, but the MP18, man, it really it packs a punch, especially in hip fire. Nice kill.
We have lost objective Bravo.
Oh, Dramatics gets taken down by Angel. Yeah, Alpha over here at Charlie trying to hold the flag.
A couple RZ guys here on the Overwatch point over Charlie. I think it's just Chain of Misery now. Oh, and he's taken down by Biz. I still gotta learn these names.
Yeah, Biz something. RZ are really fighting for Bravo, man. They're really pushing, they're trying to get that flag, but they keep working towards it, and then EV swoops in and caps it back, which is a good play by them. They're keeping the attention away from Charlie.
We are losing objective Charlie.
And now they're losing it.
Again, I spoke too soon. Alpha goes down right outside of Charlie. But they did push towards Duff. It is good to see they did make that push. They're taking Bravo. They're working on capping Duff. Even though they're losing Charlie, now they have that advantage by pushing back from Duff, having those two separate spawn locations, and maybe possibly get a 3 cap. They're gonna have to really work it though.
We have taken objective Butter.
Right, losing Bravo at the moment. Can Evie get it back? Jets fan doing a bit of a flank around the train track side.
We have lost objective Butter.
Let's see if he
Yeah,
sees.
Gonna face him for 3. Oh. Oh.
Oh.
He goes down. Alright, so RZ have effectively taken back Bravo and Charlie, and they are working back on taking Duff.
We have taken objective Butter.
Right, quite a significant lead at the moment from RZ. I'm not sure if we're going to see Evie come back from that.
Yeah, they really struggled losing that, getting hit with that 3 cap and then not being able to take flag for, I think, it was 3 or 4 minutes where they were suffering. It really dampened on the score and really put them in a bad position. As hard as they want to, I don't think they're going to be able to come back from this, like you said.
You can definitely see why RZ are the favorites for this tournament.
Yes.
Well, Bushido doing some serious work over here on Delta.
We are losing objective Duff.
Bushido. I want to highlight on it.
Oh, no, he's down now. It's because I called him out. That happens.
That always seems to happen, yep.
The curse of the streamer.
Alright, EV are going to work on pushing back into Bravo.
Oh, and it looks like Easy are about to be triple capped again.
Yeah, I mean, they're taking Bravo back, but I don't think it's going to be enough time to be able to... I mean, they're already down to 38 points left, and they're trip capped at the moment.
I think
they're taking Bravo and Charlie.
They gave RZ a bit of a fright on the first map. RZ really stepped up their game.
What a lot of people who aren't involved in the competitive community is that first game, the weaker team will usually win the first game because the opposing team is getting a feel for the players they're facing off against. And now that they've, played EV in the first map, they kind of got a feel for their gunplay, a feel for how they handle their situations, and they changed their game plan around. And overall, it benefited exponentially because they pushed in. They've held the 3 cap for, I'd say, about a quarter of the game here.
And that's where you see where the truly great teams will excel, because you can have the best guys playing a game, you can have the best guys in your squad, best guys in your team, but at the end of the day, it's the team that adapts, the team that changes up their strategy, and they're generally the ones that come out on top at the end.
Exactly. It's always great to see the teams compete, though, because it's great to see the communication. Obviously, we can't hear the communication, but we can see the reactions from communication that they're having, and you can just see how well they work well together. And there it is. RZ have done it. They have defeated EV in a 2-0 victory in the finals. Let me get the members in here real quick, and we'll have a quick discussion post-game.
Yeah, good job over there to RZ. There was definitely some fantastic gameplay in this last map.
Yes, well played by both teams. Congratulations, RZ. Wait, who did I say was coming in here? Oh, Sarah Connor. 1 second, guys. Don't leave yet. Okay, Sarah Connor's invited, and I gotta invite Alpha.
Just looking at that scoreboard, though, you can really tell that RZ stepped up their game. When you're looking at 46 to 14, 42 to 13, and on the other side, yeah, it's definitely a big difference.
Gentlemen.
Welcome, Sarah Connor. Congratulations on the huge victory.
Hello. How you guys doing? Thank you for having us.
Absolutely, man. So, real quick, I know you don't have much time, so I'm going to let you speak. I'm not going to interrupt or anything, but I want to know, what did you guys think was happening on Game 1? I knew that the outcome of Game 1 was a little bit closer. But what did you guys change from Game 1 to Game 2 that gave you this different aspect and was able to give you guys the victory?
Well, starting on the first map, what we had trouble was with the spawns, man. We were spawning on the wrong sides, on the wrong spawns. We had one of our players was at a certain flag, and I was spawning back at Charlie when I was supposed to be at Alpha. So it was just miscommunication on our part. But we got shit together towards the end, and then that helped us push through. I want to thank EV. You know, they did a great job. They're a fantastic team. They gave us they gave us a good game, and then we hopefully we gave the people what they wanted. You know, a good match and a good fight. And well, thank you. I want to thank you, Right for Life, for inviting me to the tournament. I know we made on Facebook, and it's a great community. And hope to see you guys in Battlefield 5.
Definitely, man. Again, congratulations to you and all the guys, and thank you so much for being a part of Win or Die, and we hope you guys get involved in the future. Yeah, Ender, do you want to ask a quick question before he... Oh, End Seeker, I'm so sorry. End Seeker, would you like to answer a question real quick before he leaves?
Just from my side, I want to say good game to your guys. Please let them know that it was a great game to watch. But I want to know from your team, is there anyone that stood out who made a great impact?
Yeah, I mean, I want to thank our tanker Hera Galvez. You know, he's not a competitive player like they said. We do have two easy members, as they would say. But you know, myself, Hera Galvez, El Ocho, and a couple other players that we got, you know, are barely entering the competitive scene, and they did an outstanding job. J Rangel 78 also did an outstanding job as our leader, doing the callouts. Shout out to Easy Chain. Our planes did a fantastic job. Of course, the ITS crew, we can't go bad with those guys. It's Tragics, Dynamic, Centrics, and then the rest of the crew. They really help us out a lot. They're fantastic infantry players, and we're glad we have them on our side.
Good. Well, good
Absolutely.
job.
Again, that was... Yes, again, that was Sarah Connor from ours. Again, for
Yep.
coming and joining in on this.
Die to you guys do a fantastic job, bro. And
Thank
have
you.
a good evening.
Come on, brother. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, you know, good. You guys had great ground control. You guys were playing, you know, your flags and your positions properly. There was a couple, you know, a couple errors, a couple things that needed to be worked on, but overall, you guys kept it. You kept it within a 50-point, you know, spread. And although Game 2 kind of fell apart, you guys really proved yourself. You stepped up. You guys were able to show that, hey, we're here to prove ourselves. We can face off against you guys. You guys bragged to be the best, and we only lost by 50 points in Game 1, and that's a lot to be proud of.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, not even next season. You know, the whole thing behind Win or Die is we don't want people to have to wait long periods of time. You know, we have multiple active leagues going on. You know, if you're involved in one league and that ends and another league starts up next week, you can jump right into that one, or you can take a break. You know, gives you that freedom to choose when and where you want to play, and always have that option to be involved whenever you want to. Right, and on top of that, you know, you're not limiting yourself. Oh, we have to play, you know, this so many games in so many weeks, and everyone has to be here. You know, if you get knocked out, you're out for. You know, you don't have to worry about it dragging on for weeks or even months at a time. It gives you that, like you said, that freedom to be able to come and go as you please and just enjoy yourselves. And you know, you come in, you lose, you know, say you lose first round or second round. Okay, we know what to work on. We go back, we take a couple of weeks off, we work on those things, then you step right back into it rather than waiting 6 months to be able to get another opportunity. Now, Absolutely. Now, we also do have N-Seeker here, N-Seeker 707. Do you have any questions you want to ask Thinman?
Yeah, first of all, well done. Was great, especially that first round was really great to watch. I liked how you guys adapted. It was a good thing to watch, especially against such a good team as RZ. But is there anything in particular that you're going to be taking away from this match? Anything that you think you're going to work on?
Oh, shit. Hang on. Unmute your voice. Nobody can hear you. Uh-oh. We're gonna... Yeah. All right. Sorry. Thank you, everybody, for messaging us and letting us know. We will have him repeat what he was saying, but he is giving some very valid points, and...
Yeah. Hopefully this is better. I'll wait for the chat to say. Hopefully everybody can hear me all right.
It's all right. Everyone makes those mistakes. I do it. The other night, and I'm pulling away from the subject a little bit, but the other night I turned on my stream, just a bullshit stream for a little while, and I went for like 40 minutes. I'm talking to myself. I'm having a good time.
Oh, wow.
People were messaging me like, dude, we can't hear you. What are you doing? Why can't you speak? And I'm like, oh my god, I've been talking to myself this whole fucking time.
I've even done that
so
in a stream.
embarrassing.
I did that in a stream the other day. Like, yeah, I had other people in the stream with me, and people are like, "Who are you guys talking to?" like, oh shit.
Exactly. All right. Well, now can everybody hear him now?
Hopefully.
Yes. All right.
Perfect.
Well,
All right.
again, thank you, Thin Mint. Go on.
Yeah, so just to sum up, I mean, the only way that, as a team you can get better is to play people that are better than you, and we're happy with how we did today, coming in second place on a team that, merged at the beginning of the T12 Conquest for Win or Die, and managed to get all those players together and come together and play such an awesome tournament. Which is put on by you guys, which we obviously appreciate, and the ease of access of this whole thing is great. The big thing, to answer your question, Sigurd, that we're going to take away from this is the lane and zone control. I think is what got us the most when the Argon fight happened at the beginning there. We lost that left-hand side, which allowed the ITZ squad to do what they do best, and that's run an empty lane to a gimme flag. I saw them run it against PT when I analyzed that gameplay, and they did the exact same thing they did to us. They play it very smart. They play it very conservative. I like that they keep one player off the objective to clean up house while everybody else caps the flag. Very, very classic 101 style strategy for taking gimme flags, and the reason it's 101 is because it's so effective, and they proved that today. Sure. And they prove it again on Delta side when ITZ is back there capping Bravo flag and my team is disorganized trying to keep up with that. They're doing the same thing by setting up the bipods and the mortars and everything else that they need to keep my front runners and my front players off, on their heels, taking them down the moment they try and get to Delta with those well-placed entrenched players, and doing the same thing when we're crowding up on Charlie with getting the explosives in when they need to, and really using all the tools available to them to take the win. That's when it comes down to it, you do what you can to come out on top, and they did that today. So we'll definitely be taking that into account when we go back to practices and training more, and hopefully we'll be able to play RZ again in the future and see some different or varying results than today. It'd be great to play them again.
Yeah, for sure. Especially watching how you guys adapted in the first round. I think that a rematch between you guys would be amazing.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. Hopefully we get to see them again soon. There's obviously always more to learn, so hopefully we can, I'll go back and watch this gameplay and see what else we can take away from it. So.
Absolutely. Again, a huge shout out to EV as well as RZ. Congratulations on RZ. Thin Mint, thank you so much for jumping in here and joining us for the post-game show.
Yeah, thank you guys. Thank you.
Obviously, we want to thank you all for being members and part of this community, and it's all because of all of you that we are growing and becoming a league that has built a reputation in Battlefield. I mean, we're new, but we are trying to make a stamp on this community, and we wouldn't be here without all your support. So, again, thank you, Thin Mint. Thank you, EV. Thank you, RZ. Thank you, everybody. And yeah, great games tonight, guys.
Yeah, awesome games. Thanks, everybody.
Have a great night. All right, before we sign off here, we just want to give off our information. If you ever want to tune in for future matches, streams, anything revolving Battlefield and gaming in general, I'll let NSeeker lead off. She'll give off all of her profile information, where you can find her, and then I'll end with myself.
Perfect. First of all, thank you for having me. It's been fun. It's really been a great match. So yeah, if you're looking for me, you can find me on Facebook, nseeker707, or on Twitter, it's SHEZIE_B. And of course, my YouTube channels and my Twitch channels are all under nseeker707. So yeah, I'm all over the place.
Wonderful. Yes, everyone, please make sure you go out there, like and subscribe to her channels. We are obviously very happy to have her join us here on this finals match, and we hope to have her in future matches. We had a blast. I mean, I had a lot of fun working with you, and I hope to see you here in the future.
Thank you. Great league. You guys are doing a good job. And obviously, from the players' point of view, I can see that they're enjoying the league. They're enjoying the tournament as well, which is always a good thing.
Yes, I mean, the ultimate goal is we want to make a community and an environment where everyone gets along and everyone has fun. Obviously, some shit talking happens, and there's always going to be issues, but overall, the community is very positive, and, you know, we appreciate that. You know, Mike and Black Vans and myself and Oogie Boogie and everyone else who's involved in helping this league push forward, you know, we all put a lot of time and our own personal money into trying and getting this going, and it wouldn't be done without you guys. So again, thank you all for all the love and support you guys give us. Real quick, if you do want to tune into any other information regarding myself and Win or Die, you can subscribe to my YouTube, as well as go to facebook.com/RideForLife3. Hit that like button. I do monthly giveaways and prizes as well, so definitely get your hands in on that. And also make sure you get involved with Win or Die directly. We do have the Win or Die Gaming YouTube page, which we do release all of the streamed battles. We also do weekly podcasts, which in the past we've had guests such as Billy Eat World from Australia, who is a well-known YouTuber. We have a couple of other new guests that we're going to have on the podcast in the near future, so be sure to tune in and, keep following. So again, thank you all. Thank you, NSeeker, so much for joining us, and have a wonderful evening.